Hello everyone and welcome back to our Return to Glory series with the Williams team. We are in Miami, Florida. It's warm, we're slow, Hamilton's right behind us. We're on start our flying lap though. Qualifying of course, Hamilton's flown up the inside, man, he's on a fast lap too. But we do get tangled up and then he spins me round because that's very gentlemanly like. 7-time champion right there. And 4 races in, so disgrace, look at this. Anyway, I'd probably added insult to injuries, clipped the apex. We, for some reason, thought, you know, we'll have a little race. Why not? He spun me round. And I was livid. But anyway, we went again. We had to go again. Obviously, we couldn't count that as a fast lap, could we? Better into turn 1 this time. There's no Hamilton there to spin us into oblivion. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't hit no apexes. We're hitting every curb, all the lumps, all the bumps. It is a disgrace. I don't really like this track as a whole, actually, because it's... well, it just likes to be thrown together in it with the fake water. We've gone 8th, 9th. I'd take 9th. But we're not going to stay 9th, are we? So we'll jump forward a little bit in the session. Go out 1, 2 flying laps at the end, maybe. Get a decent lineup for the start-finish straight. Need a good bit of speed. It's not very long straight, but you can gain a couple of extra mile an hour. Half a tenth here. Could be a chance to get into Q1. Do not hold your hands. Brake early for turn 1. We still miss the apex. All the cars coming out of pits now. A little bit better for these opening sequence of corners, but it's nothing to sing and dance about, is it? 18th now, look. I hate this bit. Who designed this? We're caught up with a bollard. We ain't doing nothing but zooming. We do come across the line. We're currently nearly half a second up, and we've gone 14th. Oh my god, can we get out of Q1? Please, are we going to get out of Q1? But I generally think we go again, despite the ERS being low. We're going to come across the line. Where are we finished? We were 14th. 20th, man, come on. How? I never look at this track from above. It's a disgrace. You'll be Crypto.com in your Miami Grand Prix 2022. Your fake water. The Miami Dolphins.
How our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, Guan Yu Zhou and Mick Schumacher, Vettel, Bottas, Lance Stroll and Alex Albon, Tsunoda and Ace. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Well, obviously we're last, because that works, doesn't it? Tsunoda and Albon ahead. Decent start, we could be in the pack. Fucking hell. Right. That is the worst start. I wasn't even going to mention it, I was going to let it slide, but it was that bad. But luckily they're slow, so we got up the inside of Albon. Got a man like Tsunoda just there. We're touching every curb. Didn't get a great run, so he'll get the jump on us just there. We've got Albon coming steaming up the left-hand side here. He's going to throw it up the inside. That's a great move from Albon there. Obviously I didn't fight his teammate. Not that I didn't see it coming or nothing, but we are all over Alexander Albon. Up his gearbox. We could throw up the inside. I'm throwing up the inside here. Go against Tsunoda. I thought about it, but that's a front wing loser there, isn't it? That would have been curtains for us. I do think points... I don't know, because we've only got a 16 round championship, so I don't think points... I don't even think points here, because the car is getting better, but we're not... leaps about as we're going to throw it inside of... oh, that was out of nowhere up the inside of Tsunoda. It's almost like I edited it. I should have known that was coming. But we want to be authentic, man. We are up into P17, but Tsunoda's going to come back at us. Is he going to get a decent jump us into turn 1? That was all gibberish. I'm not really doing it though, so it's fine. But Tsunoda on the final lap now has got a beast of a run on us. Is he going to be able to throw one round the outside? He's not about to brakes. We're going to brake a little bit late, go deep into the corner to cover the outside line. I can't see him having to go into this section because you'd be a nutter to do so. But he's coming back at us into the final, well, the third to last corner. Bring it on without breaking ourselves a little bit. Ooh, spin the car round. Should keep P17. 17th. Across the line in 17th. The one upside to this race is it did allow us to race. Because last time we just slow. I'm sick and tired of qualifying 17th though. But there's progress. Progress is there. It's slow, but it's steady. Max Verstappen wins a Grand Prix. Of course he does, as he won them all. He's winning the championship at the moment, isn't he? We'll have a look. Wins a Grand Prix from Leclerc. By just half a second. He takes the championship lead now. Fair play to him, fair play to him. 5 points at the top. Sainz ain't trying to win, is he? Sainz is like, do you know what, not this year. I ain't doing it this year, I ain't got time. We're not too far, or a beast of a day, we could end up the table. But anyway, we've got a marketing department issue. So we'll dance to the event. I want to ask the driver. Go on then, boy, I'll do a little interview for you. Go on, go on. What questions you got for me? You gonna load? What are some of the amazing circuits on the F1 calendar, each with their own distinct character? Which one are your favourites? I like street circuits because they're narrow. Fast circuits, you have a bit of laugh. We've got a slow car. Historic circuits. I do like a historic circuit. 1,000 acclaim. Fair play. Is that it? Oh, no, there's another one. When you were racing in karts in the lower formers, how confident were you going to make? How confident were you that you were going to make it to F1? Yeah, fairly confident. Yeah. I mean, I paid what, 60 quid for the game, so I was quite confident I'd be an F1. Yeah. Absolutely no doubt. Like TLC. Yeah, we're in a HQ now. We do have nearly 2,000 resource points, but I think everything is currently, well, apart from Aero. See, Aero, we're making strides. It's the chassis. If you've seen the chassis, we are so low down. The status quo song Down was about us. Bit of durability on the old plethora. Not sure that's the correct word, but we'll use it anyway, it's fine. We don't discriminate on words. Right, we're fast forwarding now, so surely that should at least get a few upgrades over the line, so... Yeah, come on boy! Right, so chassis, we need chassis up. Look at that, so low down. But a couple of big ones, we could put us mid-table minimum, I think. But we have run out of points, so we will head to the Spanish Grand Prix. Right, we are in the garage now at the Spanish Grand Prix. Yeah, straight in qualifying. Just please, can you please don't be last? Just don't be last. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much. But we're gonna be last, aren't we? I just know we are. I've got a feeling. We'll break late into the newly profiled turn something. But yeah, that's ruined it. But it's a bank lap, so I'm fine with it. Get a little lap along the line. Come across the line now. Again, just a bank lap. Cross the line now, and it's slow, believe it or not. Back in the garage now, and we will put another set of tyres on. Apart from my mistake, I did make another one on the lap as well, but the car felt quite like... It didn't feel like the front and the back were two separate cars. Do you know what I mean? We are last, of course we are. We spent a lot of time in 20th. But we'll go again. But it didn't get a great run out of final corner because that time's going down. Or up. We get slipstream from Albon. That is a disgrace. I'm not going to lie to you, I did it and didn't gain nothing. If anything, I lost. A decent little line through turn 1 and 2, but Bottas is going to get right in our way. Bottas, please, man, you are on a slow lap. You can see, I know it's a Williams and you think we're on a slow lap. But please, come on. But we do get this corner right, which instantly boosts our time up. Not by a lot though, is it? Barely a tenth. That's Tsunoda's air in front of me, man. I don't think we've got the ARS to go again. But you know, 14th, come on boys. Come on, it's got to be this time. It's got to be this time. But we are up by nearly half a... No, we're not, nearly a tenth. We spotted... Oh, you not... What happened? Do you not see? You got the monitors as well, mate. I put it on a sausage curb, and I banged into the wall. I'm not gonna lie to you, that camera angle looks like I just gave up and drove into the wall. Last. I've had enough.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, George Russell and Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Kevin Magnussen and Joe, Mick Schumacher, Vettel, Alex Albon and Yuki Tsunoda, Stroll and Ace. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Right, we're in the grid. We decided to take an engine penalty, just change everything. Why not? We're last. We're going to start last. We didn't drop down no further, did we? Oh, what is it with these starts? Look, I had to fast forward to the end. That's how far we are back. I had a good transition now. We've got Stroll, Tsunoda, Vettel's there. Aston's not improving, is it? Tsunoda, how have you still got a drive in this championship, man? Ooh. This is the worst commentary I've done. It's just because it's so annoying with his team. I said to him as well, bring Frank back. At least I got a laugh. It's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. You wait till I get after the here. The press conference after this, I'm going to start rolling eyes. But we are in 18th. We can progress because it's their pace. Get a good run off that chicane, decent run out the final corner, get the ERS overtake on straight away. No DRS yet because we're not on lap 2, we are on lap 2, we're not on lap 3. But that's a run on Vettel. We pull out, cheeky, up the inside. Yes, move done and dusted. Almost plough into the side of him, but that's fine. Alex Albon next, let's get to him. We're straight on him. Are we going to be able to dive up the inside? I'm going to take it a nicer because obviously we get resource points from him as well, so we need him to finish the race. I didn't want to just plough the inside, take us both out. But we are all over the back of him, and it doesn't look like it on this shot because we're about 8/10s back. But we have got the pace to get past Albon, maybe even get past Schumacher for 15th. And I'd say that was progress, because the one upside is me and Albon are both racing these guys ahead. They're not gapping us. We're on similar pace, but we do have ERS overtake, we do have the DRS, we do have the slipstream. Surely that is enough to get us up into 16th place of the Spanish Grand Prix. Are we going to fuzz it? I know I said about being nice, but I just thought, no, not today, mate. We're going up the inside, we've got places to be, trying to get an early flight back. Yes, up the inside is a beautiful move, if I do say so myself. We've got Schumacher ahead. Took a lap or two to get onto the back of Schumacher, but the upside, I'm looking for pluses now. The first half of this episode was all negative. We're looking for positives now. But we did manage to catch this pack up. We were about a second and a half back once we'd done Albon, but we did catch them up. One issue is this 5-lap race, so we ran out of laps, but there's progress to be had. We could have had them. A few more laps, 25%, could have them. That's all I'm saying. Albon still thinks the race is going on. Where's he going? Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. How has he done that? How has he done that? Fair play to you, big man. That could put you right up in a championship fight, wouldn't it? Right, so Hamilton wins from Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen. Perez gets the fastest lap of the race. Ooh. So I'm trying to make it exciting. Standings. Anyway, Leclerc takes the lead by a point. Sainz again, hasn't got time. Hamilton's not really brought. He's had a terrible season so far. But Alpha only have 5 points, but that is enough from me today. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao ciao. P.S. It's not Monaco, thank God it's Canada.